but my class got cancelled. And I was supposed to tutor, but that got cancelled. Welcome to the Techie Tessie channel. My name's Tess and today is my first week back at university. Yay! So I'm bringing you guys along, and yes, I know I look a bit crazy, and yes, I'm wearing pajama bottoms, but that's because my university is running on a hybrid model this year, meaning 3 days a week I am studying online and 2 days a week I'm on campus. So today is Monday, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I'm going to be studying from home, and Thursday, Friday I'm going to be bringing you guys along to campus with me. The class I have today is Advanced Web Tech. So last year I took a class called Web Tech, which was HTML, CSS and JavaScript. And so for Advanced Web Tech, I think it's going to go in the direction of like either Python Flask or React. I really hope it's Python Flask. I really want to do Python because you guys know I love Python. But here's a fun fact. I haven't actually done Python at university yet. And here's why, right? I'm taking a broad computing degree. I'll put the title of my actual degree on the screen. It's BEng Computing, which encompasses all of the like more specialized areas. It encompasses software engineering, cybersecurity, web development, everything basically. And so for some reason it's basically only the cybersecurity students who regularly study Python at my university. Jealous, but I'm not gonna switch into cybersecurity just so I can do more Python. But yeah, we'll see how it goes and I'll let you guys know what I learn. So I just got out of my lecture for the day, and yes, I still handwrite my notes. But my wish came true. We're going to be doing Python and Python Flask, so I'm so excited. I finally get to do Python at university. But I have something else. Look what just arrived in time for starting university, so I'm going to open this with you guys. Oh yeah. Keeping the code coming. Backpack. I got this because I'm starting uni. So I'm going to be rocking the Techie Tessie merch around campus with me on Thursday and Friday, and I'll bring you guys along. But yeah, for the rest of the day, it's just going to be stuff like setting up the software I need for this year and things like that. Nothing much. So I'll tune in again with you guys tomorrow. Morning everyone, it's Tuesday, but my class got cancelled. And I was supposed to tutor, but that got cancelled. But oh well, it's all okay because the paperback copy of my book is now available! Just in time for placement season, so I'll leave a link in the description below. Oh well, I may not be available to tutor the world today, but the company Diusburg is. They are a learning, networking and IT solutions platform providing teaching, networking and IT services all around the world. They have a nifty little app, and I'll leave the link in the description below, where you can get one-on-one support with experts on networking, on educational tech, on IT services, a whole range of things which are helpful for students and people getting into the field of technology. So be sure to check them out. They have an absolutely wonderful team who I've spoke with personally, and so in the future look for more collaborations between Techie Tessie and Diusburg. Good morning, it's Wednesday. Yesterday was a bit of a bust since everything got cancelled. But today should be a lot better as I have 2 lectures and they're both very interesting sounding. We have the first one in AI and the second one in data analytics. So I'll tune back in with you after those lectures and tell you what I learned. So I just got out of my 2 lectures for the day, and I just realized in the previous clip that I look absolutely crazy because I swivel in my chair a lot, and because it's sped up I just look mental, so that's why that looks insane. But yes, I've got my notes here. My first lecture was artificial intelligence, and it was so cool because I learned there's 4 different ways to sort of define artificial intelligence, and they are thinking humanly, thinking rationally, acting humanly, and acting rationally. And so that's very interesting. And like, we were going into it and it delves into psychology, philosophy, and that's the great thing about computing. It's not just how computers work. You learn about like so many different subject areas. That's why I love it so much. And then my next lecture was data analytics, in which I have to do some revision for maths.
You don't have to be good at maths to be a good programmer.
So that'll be fun. So I'm going to do that today, and I will check in with you guys later on. Good morning everyone, it's Thursday and I'm heading to the bus stop because it takes me about an hour to get to campus. So it's very early in the morning, and yeah, today I have an advanced web tech lab, which means we're just going to be like sort of setting up the software and sort of getting an introduction to Python and all the sorts of stuff we're going to be doing, so stay tuned. Hey, so class was really fun today. We were using Linux, and within Linux we're using the text editor Vim to edit Python scripts. So that was a hoot. And then I just ran some errands uptown, and now I'm just walking back home and the weather's really sunny. So yeah. Good morning everyone, it's Friday and it's the polar opposite of yesterday. Yesterday was all sunny and nice and I was wide awake, but today is rainy and I'm tired. Today I have an AI lab, however I still haven't decided if I'm actually going to go up to the class or if I'm going to just do the work by myself in the library, because my introverted ass can't be bothered being in a room with 20 people today, but we shall see, so stay tuned. Hey, I am back home. What a day I've had. So I ended up going to the library to study, and so I checked the AI module to see what work I had to do, and there was basically none. It's just a bunch of links to YouTube videos. And I was like, I can just do that in my spare time anyway. So what I did was I worked on the advanced web tech work that I was working on yesterday. And what we do is we work through a PDF of exercises. And as I was working through it, I actually found that it was out of date because GitHub made some changes in August. So that was literally just like a month ago. And so since it was so recent, those changes weren't reflected in the workbook. So I flagged that and I got to, post on the module forum at university. So we have like module forums, which means anyone who's enrolled in that course can sort of post questions and solutions. So I posted the solution I found on there, and so that was really good because I actually managed to be productive and do something very helpful to everybody. So that was awesome. I'll briefly discuss what the issue was, but I'll post about it more on my social media. So if your GitHub account is set up to use 2-factor authentication, then before it wouldn't have been an issue. You could just log in using your username and password. However, if you're trying to use the command line to sort of, push your files from the command line onto GitHub, now you have to create a token to use as your password instead, just to, bypass the 2-factor authentication. And so that was the issue I found. It's still in the workbook. It didn't, say anything about whether you needed to create an access token, and it just assumed you enter your username and password. And so, yeah, like I said, I'll explain it more to detail on my social media, but that's the issue I flagged today, and so that was pretty cool. My university is good in that, you know, the students get to really interact, and if we find issues in the work, we can raise that, since, you know, the lecturers can only do so much and no one can keep up with every single change in this field, because like I said, this change was only from a month ago, and it's just like such a small thing that you don't notice until you actually try to log in and like your authentication fails, which is what happened to me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this new sort of vlog format, and if you do, I'll be sure to do more. Also, if you have any questions that weren't addressed in this video about life as a computing student, be sure to leave them in the comments below. So keep the code coming, and I'll see you guys next time.